again. Fancy seeing you back in this room. It's amazing. So I've just got back from my lovely holidays. Well, not just a couple of days, yes. And I thought I would show you everything that I bought on my holidays. And I explained where you've been. Now, I've just done the first one. I showed you all of our lovely M&M merchandise. So go look out for that. Just want to give a little tidbit on that. The nightie, the baking outfit and the jumper, I will be doing trying on videos of those. So keep an eye out for those three. But these are what we bought everywhere else. They are, that's the only problem with putting it on my shoulder. But yes, we went to Tower of London, the British Museum, the London Eye, the National Gallery, that's another Tower of London, and that's another National Gallery. So I'm going to go and sit down there and I'm going to show you everything. Now there's presents in here as well for people. So we need to get them unpacked. It's time. It is. It is time. I've still got my Lego bag to do and my bag of Primark clothes as well. So yeah. We didn't go to that many shops. These are just like when we went touristy. Fine. I tried to do it so that I could get a memento of everywhere that we went. I did. Now I also tried to do it so that we would get one of these bags from everywhere that we went. A cloth bag, because it was easy to carry around walking around London. I'm going to put the bags on this side and then I'll put things on that side. So should we go in order of where we went? If I can remember. I know we did the M&M shop first, so we've done that. Now then we did the London Eye on the Friday and the river cruise. So that is this bag. Ta-da! I like this bag. I think that's a really cool bag. I do. So that's London. Oxford Street. So it's got all your landmarks basically. Of oh god, I do a video. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, right. So in here, now we had to go here twice, as usual, because we didn't go on the London Eye twice, we only went on that once. But Mr. Producer saw something the first time we went to the shop and decided he wanted to go back and get it. So we went and had a little walk on the embankment and got it. That. A Coca-Cola can with a difference. There's no drink in it. It's empty. But if you twist it, you can fit a whole can of Coca-Cola in there. Not a full can, you have to tip the pop in it. But yeah, so you twist the lid back on then, and then, you ready? Pull that back, and here you go your Coca-Cola can. So have a drink, and then close it back up. And it protects it from the flies, and it's just cool. It's a double wall, so it keeps drinks colder. Ooh, cool. So yeah. That was about £8, was it, Mr. Producer? £8, £9? But yeah, he fancied treating himself to that. So that was the thing we went back the second time. Now, I got a photo portfolio as well of all of us, but you can't see that because Mr. Producer's on it. And he still wants to keep the mystery man. So you can't see that photo. I'm very sorry. It's a really cool photo. But that cost me £25. And you got a big picture of us all with the London Eye superimposed behind us. And also got 4 little photos for a fridge magnet and a keyring, which my mum has nicked off with, by the way. I haven't got them. They've gone bye-bye. They've already gone. So yeah, she's taken them to put in her stuff at home of our holiday. But I got this. And we've got the big picture that we can frame. I like to get... You've seen my Brighton and my Windsor one already. But I kind of had to get this. It's a snow globe. But look at that. That is beautiful. Why are you taking a photo of it with my face in them? Oh, right, because that's what YouTube did to my other one. Okay. It's not about that at the moment. But yeah, that is the London Eye official snow globe. So inside there is you've got your London Eye. Give it a shake. Look how beautiful it is. It's all metallic glitter inside it as well. I just think that's amazing. Look, we're in that one there. But yeah, I like it as well because you have like the skyline. So you've got your Westminster, you've got your BT Tower, you've got your Big Ben, St Paul's Cathedral, your London Eye, and then you've got your Gherkin, your London Bridge. Well, the shard's not on there though, I don't think. Can't see the shard. Maybe these were made before the shard. I don't know. But anyway, that was my memento from the London Eye. That was. I'm going to stand that there so it doesn't fall. And that's a tissue. And the bag. I've got the bag as well. That was £2 the bag was. I think that was £9.95. That was. Which, for a snow globe, from a huge landmark like that, was not that bad. That's all my paperwork to go with it. Saying how much it cost me and everything. You want me to tell you how much it cost? Do you want to have a heart attack? Let's just put it this way. It didn't... all envelopes and... Oh, these are all my tickets. These are all my tickets and my receipts. So they're my tickets to actually get on. What we did was I went into the actual office because I only printed up my invoice. And I asked the gentleman, how do I get my tickets for the London Eye and the River Cruise? And he says, I'll give you a little tip. I said, what? He says, go and get in the queue for the River Cruise because it's a lot shorter than the London Eye. The London Eye queue to actually do your tickets was about an hour long. So I took his advice. We was in the queue for 10 minutes. So we went on the River Cruise first. Yep, and then I upgraded the tickets. For £5 each, we could upgrade the London Eye ticket to have priority boarding. So instead of queuing for an hour to get my ticket and then queuing again for another hour to actually get on the London Eye, we only queued for what, 20 minutes to get on the actual London Eye for only £5 each. That's not bad. From now on, I will be booking priority tickets for everything. I will. But yeah, so that one, so it's called here, look, Cluster to Fast Track. That's what it was called. But yeah, then that will be a day that I never forget because you look at them on the TV programmes and everything, this London Eye, and you're like, I've been on that. I've done that. So yeah. Yeah, there is a video of me up there. I'm sure, yeah, there is. Number 1525, I think. Around that number. No, that's the scootering one. 1523. Yeah. I was doing all the numbers last night. It's alright. So these are all my receipts for the London Eye. So yeah, for £25, that was my fast track. Well, that's my Smiggle receipts. You'll see them later. Oh, the snow globe was only £8. And then £2 for the bag. That's not bad. I only spent £10 on merchandise at London Eye. Is that all I spent? Really? I really should have got those Fringe magnets that I wanted. Never mind. I'll have to get them next year and go back. But anyway, for the River Cruise that you've seen a video of me waiting to get on, and a video of me on the River Cruise now because I put that on this morning or last night. Yes, it went on. It cost me. This is without the priority tickets. It cost me. How much did it cost me? Where does it say? It should say on here. Doesn't tell me. Did she keep that one? Doesn't tell me. It cost £126 for the two. For the two though, that's for the River Cruise for the 5 of us and the London Eye for the 5 of us. I know it was with the priority tickets, so it came to about £151 for the priority tickets and the 2 attractions to do. That's not bad for 5 people. And I had to pay for the monkeys, all 3 of them. All 3 of them. They were, I think, £15 each, and we were, I think, £30 each. I think. I know there's not a lot to you, Mr. Producer, but you're still worth it. You still are. Yes, sometimes. But what we didn't do is we didn't do the 4D experience. There was this, I've just seen it there and I'm sure I saw it in the ticket office. You go in and you sit down and it does like the 4D experience around you. Now my 3D experience of actually being on there was enough. If we'd done the 4D we would have been out of it, yeah. So yeah, I can't believe the prices aren't on here. I don't know why the prices aren't on here. But anyway, that's how much it cost. The prices are probably on here. No, the prices aren't on there either. But never mind, she probably kept that one with the prices on. But next time we go, I'm getting some fridge magnets. Even if, because we'll walk up and down the embankment. Might do the London Dungeon next time. But the monkeys didn't want to do it. And I might be mean and do the London Dungeon. It's scary as hell, the London Dungeon. Don't tell them. They'll know. But yeah. But look, that's the tag to go with that. So that is my London Eye merchandise. All done. Let's see. Tissue paper. What was next? Tower of London was next. What's that one? That's the boat. Is that the boat? No, that's the Imperial War Museum. This is the Tower of London. I love this bag. I love this bag because it's got the huge raven on. That is an awesome bag. Now, we know from my video of the Tower of London that the ravens are guardians of the Tower of London. Yes. So this... this cost us an extremely lot amount of money to get in. This did. An extreme lot amount of money. Bear in mind it only cost £126 to do those 2 attractions. This, with Little Miss free, because she was 4 years old that day. Oopsie! Because she's only 5. It cost us £75 to get in with a book. £73. £73 with a tour guide book that we're never going to use again. The book was £5. So yeah, we worked it out that it would only cost £68 without the book. And it came to £73 something with the book. But I don't really sound funny. That's only one trip. When we went to Windsor, it only cost us £50-something for the 5 of us. And you had a year. So we've been in twice on that £50 because we did Windsor this trip as well. Tower of London, come on dudes, drop the price. There's no need. Or make it a year trip. So then when we go back next year, you can get in for free. You know, come on. It's fair. If you gift aid it, they don't even do that. At the Windsor Castle one, if you gift aid it, you get the year. But even if you gift aid it here, you don't get the year. If you become a member, you could have got in as many times as you wanted. But you then have to pay your membership on top of the £75 to get in. I think it was £40 for adults and £25 for kids each. But you can then get in, I think it was all the museums for free, which are free anyway. But all the museums for free. But I think it was a case of, because in the British Museum they have special tours on, because they're doing a nighttime one at the moment. You're getting that for free and things like that. But if you don't live there to be a member, I don't think there's any point, to be fair. You have to live there to make the most of your membership, I think. But £73 for a book and 1 trip into the Tower of London, bit too much money. For me, a bit too much money. And to then have to stand in a queue for 45 minutes to see the crown jewels, bit too much money. And then still have to pay for food when you're in there and drinks, bit too much money. Yeah, but that's my opinion. I know they've got to look after it, I know, but just drop it down a couple of quid, you know, so then people can still go properly. But anyway, this is me on a tangent. So yeah, we still went in a gift shop though. Still went in a gift shop. So this one's mine. Is this one mine? No, this one might be Elder Monkeys. I think it is. Yeah, it is, but I'll still show you. This was £1.99. He likes to buy things, but he likes to buy things cheap. It was on a reduced sale. I think he's got the snow globe bug because he bought himself a night in a snow globe look. So you give it a shake. And it shakes. Yeah, he's quite cool. But yeah, £1.99 he was. So I'll put him back in. Put him in here. Doesn't say how much it should have been, but it was £1.99. Should I leave him out for the time being? Yeah, standing with my other one. I don't know if I got a snow globe, you know, from there. Let's take the tag off. Stand you there, dude. There you go. See, they all had their own money. They all had their own money to spend, as well as spending our money. Can you tell which one they enjoyed more? Our money. Yes. Well, this one's mine. This one's mine. We got a pack of playing cards. We did. A pack of playing cards. Kings and Queens of England playing cards. I'll do another video to show you these properly when I open them up. And this is a present. This is Henry VIII and Elizabeth coins. See, my dad collects coins. He does. As well as Eldest Monkey. So I thought that was a nice set for him. So yeah, Henry VIII. It doesn't say what the coins are. It's a groat. And then you get an Elizabeth sixpence. Obviously, they're only replicas. They're not the originals. Because it wouldn't have only cost me £3.99. But yeah, that's a little present. I like to bring little presents back. But these are all from the Tower of London. We had maps. Well, you get a map. You get as many maps as you want in that £73. So there's the map. So this is what we did first. We walked. Where do you go in? Trying to figure. Is that where you go in? Yeah. Enter here. It does say it there. So we went in there. And then we went to the Royal Mint first because of Elder Monkey's nuts on coins. And then we went and we climbed up the top and walked all the way along the outside. And my God, was it tiring. All the way. And I think we came down there, I think. Yeah. So then you go, we actually didn't do it all. That's the White Tower inside. That's got all the armoury and things like that in there, all the weapons. That's where the Crown Jewels is held in that one. That's the one where you have to queue up for 45 minutes and not be allowed to take photos. We didn't do the actual Bloody Tower, the Torture Tower. We didn't do that. The Ravens that I showed you, I think I showed you that on camera, are there. That's a tea and coffee place. But when we queued up for this part here, we started our queue here. So we had to go all the way up there to there. And then you had to do a snake. And then you went in. But yeah, it was good. We enjoyed it. It was just a lot of money. We didn't do the outside field part though. Where they had the catapult and everything. We didn't do there. But we did I'd say we did 90% of it. Just by going around the outsides, I think we did a lot of it. Because every turret that there is, you had to go up steps, down steps, walk around it, up steps, down steps, walk around it, up steps, down steps, walk around. Yeah, it was tiring. And after catching 4 trains to get there as well, it was just a lot. It really was. But it was worth it because the monkeys enjoyed themselves. Now this, my British followers will probably know this. But in this place, I think it was last year, they did a huge poppy display for World War I and World War II. So what they did, for every life that was lost in those wars that was British, they put in a metal poppy. So they had a metal stick with a metal poppy that had been designed by a famous British artist. Now they did it so that the poppies came down here. So they came out of there all the way down. And then this entire field, Tower Hill, all the way around was filled with these metal poppies, and you could go, and it's quite teary actually to think that every single one represented a man, because obviously women weren't allowed in those days, died in the war. And I'm sorry, but I'm getting upset and I don't know why, but it was quite moving to see it, and you could get pictures and everything of it. And I'm going to stop talking about that now because it's upsetting, but they did a part of it in the actual tour, and it was nice to see them doing it. And yeah, it was just, I'm going to stop now talking about it. So yeah, that was nice to see. That was. Unfortunately, they weren't there when we were there. They sold them off actually to raise money for the British Legion. Yeah, no, I didn't get one. I was going to get one for Grandma Monkey because she's a huge poppy mad. But no, they were selling them off at £20 each. For every poppy, you buy one and get it sent to you and everything. But I never got a chance. They sold out within, I think it was 45 minutes of them going on sale. They'd sold out. Of the 6,000 that there was, they'd gone. But I think the families probably bought one, to be fair. So yeah, and they're never going to make them again because it was to commemorate that at that certain time. But it was just amazing, the actual display. It showed you, when you walked into this one turret, you went in and it showed you all the men, because when the World War I hit, what they did in London was you had to go there and stand in that field and swear your oath to then go off to battle, and that's where they trained them and things like that. And it was just, you never realise that. To us, it's just a tourist place from like Henry VIII period and things like that. You didn't realise it got used as a military base in that era either, to train the soldiers to go off to battle. So it was quite good to see that, because I never knew that. And Middle Monkey loved it because he's army mental. He's very respectful of it. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now about that. I think we're moving on to an ornament. We are. Tower of London. Got to be represented. And what better way to represent it? Guess what? And I think you saw this, didn't you, Mr. Producer? I got a snow globe. I did, and it's beautiful. And it's got the United Kingdom flag. And it's got the Tower of London inside it with the Tower of London outside. And it says the Tower of London. It's beautiful. I like that. I think that one cost £10, that one. I do. There we go. So there's 3 snow globes so far. One of which isn't mine though. Yeah. Now, in the background of the Tower of London, you see the Tower Bridge. But it's not the Tower Bridge. That one's not. The London Bridge. It's not the London Bridge. Remember? That lady on the river cruise told us that. Remember? Can you remember that? But I can't remember what she called that bridge. Can't remember. It's not the Tower Bridge. It's not the Tower Bridge. But I think that's what people call it, the Tower Bridge. Because on here... So, not on that day we didn't go to the Tower Bridge. We went on that on the Thursday. On the last day, I think we did the Tower Bridge. Yeah, we did, because then we walked up the embankment to the boat. So I know I'm jumping a few days, but they're in the same bag, so I'm jumping. So we went to the Tower Bridge. Now, we just walked across it. You can pay to go up to the top of the towers and then walk across like this platform that they've built. No thanks. It was £15 for adults and £12 for children to do this. There was no need to do it. You could walk across the bridge and still see how beautiful it is and take loads of photos. There was no need, but again, it's to raise money for the upkeep of the bridge. So, crack on. Just not for us. Now, when we got from the Tower Bridge, they needed the toilet. Where best to go to the toilet? Then the gift shop. So that's where we went. We actually blagged to get in to the actual display that's there, because they've got like an engine room display that's in with those prices. And I said to the gentleman, they need the toilet. It's the closest one. He says, are you coming to the display? He says, no. He says, oh, don't worry about it. Just come in. But it wasn't that far in. You like went in 5 foot and the toilets were there. So it's not as if we could go. We could have gone and walked round if I was that kind of person, but I'm not. So when we came out, we did go in the gift shop, of course. You have to do our little bit. So I got 2 little things from the gift shop. 3 little things by the looks of it. I got a Beefeater pin, which is another little present. Beefeater. So that goes with that one. And I got, it's a snow globe in front of my face. So I got the Tower Bridge and a snow globe. And it's got the Tower of London, St. Paul's Cathedral, and a London bus. Now the difference with this one is it's magnetic. So it goes on my fridge. But it's a snow globe, look. It can stand up as well. So we'll stand it up for now. I also got a Tower Bridge coin. Yes. And this, I like the picture on the back of that. It's quite a nice picture, that is. That cost £3. Now I did try and get a canvas bag, but the canvas bag was £12. And I don't know why. I honestly don't. Because these were only like £2 each. But now, theirs was that much. So I've got a nice little collection of presents here. So yeah, that is, what's the receipt? Historical Royal Palaces. The Raven bag was £2.50 and my snow globe was £9.99. Yeah. So, another bag bites the dust. Some more paper bags there. I'm keeping the receipts. Right, what was, so really I should go from that now. So the Saturday we did the history museums on the Saturday. No, we didn't. We did them in the week. What did we do on the Saturday? What did we do on the Saturday? No, honestly, what did we do? Because we did the history museum on the Monday because it was going to rain. And it turned out beautiful. Huh? M&M, we did probably the M&M. The Sunday we did the M&M shop because we went in the Lego shop on the Sunday. What did we do on the Saturday? What did we do on the Saturday? No. Tower of London on the Saturday. Yeah, it was the Tower because we did the London Eye on the Friday. The Saturday was Tower of London. Sunday we did Leicester Square again because with the Lego shop getting in at the right time. The Monday we went to the Natural History Museum. Ta-da! Yes. Oh, that smells funny. I don't know why that smells funny. Now, this is the British Museum. No, this is the British Museum. No, that's the National Gallery. Yeah, we used. No, I'm sure I bought a bag from the Natural History Museum because I got my sloth. I've lost a bag. I've lost a bag. Oh my god! But we'll use this bag because it was the same day. We'll use this bag. Now, the Natural History Museum, amazing place. Free to get in if you want to. Bag search obviously before you get in. You can donate £5. I recommend to donate £5 because it goes to the upkeep of the museum. £5 for 5 people. It's £1 each. Crack on. So yes, £5. Now I'm gonna keep it this way, this bag, because it's the Imperial War Museum. But I think I only bought one thing anyway from the History Museum. Him. Hello. Yes. Hello. This is Sloth. He's a sloth. He's a cutie. He was £5. But I like him, he's a cutie. He is. I think he's cute. They have a nighttime display, a new display where you can pay to go into. I think it was £15 for adults and £11 for children. So we didn't bother going in. So we went to the gift shop afterwards instead. But yeah, he's Sloth. You can sit there. I think that was the only thing I bought from the Natural History Museum. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Where's that bag gone then? Where's that bag gone? Where's the bag gone? What else did I buy? Bought a pencil. No, I didn't. What did I buy? Bought some crystals. Are they in this bag? Right now. So this is the Imperial War Museum bag. So I'm wondering whether yeah, they are there. Look, in the brown. In the brown. So we'll just lay this one down a minute. Yeah, here we go. So there's the pencil from the Natural History Museum. Yeah. I think that is eldest monkeys anyway. This is what I bought from the Natural History Museum because it's heavy. Now obviously the Natural History Museum you get gemstones and crystals. And guess what I bought? Gemstones. Couldn't resist. I bought myself some labradorite, which is amazingly beautiful, and some fluorite. They were only £1 each. So you can't really grumble with fluorite being £1 each. They're beautiful. And then labradorite shines blue. So yes, that's what I got from the Natural History Museum. And Elder Monkey got a pencil. Yeah, that was £2. The rest were £1. You see? And then the sloth was £5. So we didn't get a lot from the Natural History Museum. But there wasn't really a lot to get, was there? Really? So we've got more paperwork though. More paperwork. So this now is the Imperial War Museum. We didn't really fancy going in the Science Museum. We'll do that next time. Because we wanted to get to the Imperial War Museum before it closed. So we got hopped on the tube right the way along because it's the furthest way along the Imperial War Museum is of all the museums. And we went to the Imperial War Museum. We did. And we got all sorts. Now when you go in there, you kind of like go in and you go, wow. Because there is a Spitfire just hanging from the ceiling. There is a rocket ship. There is, what's the other aeroplane that was there? WR. UR. VR. VR2. A VR2. A V2. A V2 was also hanging. It was just amazing. There was a Jeep falling off one of the displays. It was just out of this world. It's not very big. But again, it's free to get in and they ask for donations. Can't really go more. But the gift shops is brilliant. I like the gift shop. Because it was full of puppies. Yes. So this is my bag. There's 2 gift shops. So there's a World War I coin there. George V coin. That's the present. and a little pewter poppy. I like that. Another present. That was one of the bags I bought from the Imperial Museum. That was one shop. There was another shop. And this is Elder Monkeys. That is. He's bought that himself. Another coin. He likes his coins. I'm surprised he's not asking where all his stuff is, you know. They were £1.50 the coins were, and the keyring was £3. Now this is another bag. Okay. So you have your Avro Lancaster bomber pin, which was £3. You have your beautiful poppy magnet, which was, I think it was £3 that as well, I think. But if we put it with a pewter, it should hang it. And I got the Spitfire lapel pin as well. I also got, because I thought they looked absolutely beautiful, and I was gonna, so there's your Spitfires. I think they're Spitfires. But this is what I was on about with the Tower of London. This is the poppy display. That's the poppy display. It's called the Weeping Window. Blood-swept lands and seas of red. The actual display was called. So this is it again. So you can imagine, I bought a couple of them actually. Yeah, that was the other side. Is that the same one as that? I think it is. So that was the display of all the poppies at the Tower of London, which I think is amazing. I really do. They're presents, those two are. To go here. They are. So that was our Imperial War Museum. Amazing. Loved it. Not a war person, but I liked the idea of being able to look round and seeing the reality of it all. You could see it from Ireland, you could see it from World War One, World War Two. Russia things was there, German things, Willis Jeep was there. It was just amazing how they'd done it, and they've done it so respectful as well. Obviously it's a museum, but you know what I mean. There's another few bits with another bag. Where am I putting all the bags? What's this one? Oh, this is the British Museum. This is what we did the next day. We'll move on to the next day, shall we? Because we're running out of time. So this is the British Museum. This is the one with all the mummies in and the tombs. Tutankhamun isn't there anymore, which me and Elder Monkey was very, very upset about, because we wanted to see Tutankhamun. But he's not there anymore. He's off on back in Cairo for a bit, he is. But they did have a coin display on. Perfect timing. It was very busy though. Very busy. Now we have been told that London is less quieter at the weekends. Go figure. But Monday to Fridays is the busiest time for the museums, because all the tours are there and you could see it. You couldn't move. We didn't enjoy it that much because you couldn't move. You need your own private showing. And all Little Monkey was bothered about when we went to the History Museum with the dinosaurs. She didn't want to look at anything else. She wanted to look at the dinosaurs. So we saw a moving dinosaur actually. We could put that video of her on her channel, because she stood there in front of watching the T-Rex. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. I did a lot more recording than what you did. Don't you worry about it. No, I've got it on my phone. I can airdrop it to you and you can put it on. What, did you film it as well, did you? Of me talking about it? I don't think I talked in front of him. No. No, that was the other dinosaurs. They were only in the cafeteria, those dinosaurs were. This is the huge T-Rex. But anyway, the next day after the Imperial War Museum, this is the Tuesday now, we went to the British Museum. Now this one is near Covent Garden, because we did Covent Garden afterwards where the street musician is. That was on. Right. So here's your map, which you paid £2 for. It's a big map. It is. Lots to see and do. Tells you where the toilets are, which is always good when you have little people. Now I got the coin, the British Museum coin, and it has London on the back. But I just think that's really nice on that side. I also got some colouring pens. One for me and that one needs sharpening. One for me and one for the monkeys, because they're getting into their artwork more now. They can colour with different sides of the pencils, and it's a different colour. They were only 75p each, and they actually have the British Museum stamped on them. They do. What else is in here? Oh yeah. I got some turquoise scarabs, beads, to make a bracelet with. So they're little scarabs that they had in the Egyptian times that eats flesh of humans. You know, off the films Mummy, the Mummy, that they kind of like kill people. They go inside the bodies and eat them from the way out. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully make a bit of jewellery or some catcher with them. No, not on camera. I'm not clever enough to make it on camera. I'm not. So yeah, that's what I bought those for. So we'll put them there. What else did we get? I got a lovely fridge magnet. Do you like my fridge magnet? It's got Tower of London, not Tower, London Bridge, Westminster, Big Ben, British Museum, London Eye, St Paul's Cathedral. I've been to all those places. So yes, got that. I think that was £3.50, I think. They know how to charge. And I also got, I don't know whether I'm keeping this for me or if it's a present for somebody, but I got an Alice in Wonderland bracelet, not bracelet, keyring. It says Alice in Wonderland, and then it's got the White Rabbit, Alice, and the Mad Hatter on it. So I thought that was quite cool. That was £4, I think that was. So yeah, another bag bites the dust. So we just got, oh, got a receipt. Got a receipt, got a receipt, got a receipt. We've just got the National Gallery left to do. We have. I'm liking my tote bags, aren't you? I'm getting a proper collection of tote bags. It's quite cool. Oh, that's monkeys, isn't it? To say how much money that we spent, there's not a lot on the bed. But yeah, these are Mr. Producer's buys first, because that's my bag, and that's Mr. Producer's bag. So we have the beautiful sunflowers. Yes, the Van Gogh sunflowers. Now we're on about framing that and putting it up somewhere, not sure where yet, but it's going to go up. That was £5 for the print. It was. We also got the jigsaw of the sunflowers. Now I will be filming me building this. I will. There is 500 pieces to it, so it will take a while. But it's the jigsaw. And we couldn't resist. So I'm going to build it up on camera. I don't know whether I'll go live or whether it will be filmed. But what I might do, if it's a nice day, do it outside on my glass table maybe. Sat on a lovely comfortable chair. You never know. But yeah, there's that one there. What else did we get? You got a couple of things. Oh, that's my present. What was in that bag? That's an empty bag. I don't like it when there's empty bags. They don't give you bags for nothing. So, right, I'll show you what I bought, and then I'll tell you the story about that little one that I keep smiling at. So, a nice little sunflower bracelet I bought myself. That's quite pretty, like that. Put that side and then it doesn't get lost. Whoop! Sunflowers escaping. Now these are pens. These are the sunflower pens. That's quite cool. So you get your diamond centre, your sunflower. And then you have your pen at the end. So I got one. Little monkey got one. And one's for a present. Look at that. So I got a bunch of sunflowers, look. Ta-da! So yes, I'm going to leave that one there for a present. Little monk would be pleased to have hers. Now I got something else as well. Only one more thing. But I like this. And it's making me want to get more into my artwork. Because I love drawing and I love colouring. And I'm not very good at them. But I like to do them. So in the National Gallery, you had this. Now one side is your pencil. And one side is your paintbrush. So I'm going to try and do some work on this. But it's finding the time sometimes. It is. But I like that. I should have got a couple, I think. But never mind. I think it was £2. Which isn't bad. Which isn't bad. Van Gogh inspired. No, there's my tote bag. There's my tote bag. Mr. Producer bought the tote bag. It was £2. And then he preferred my bag that I got for free. So this little bag here made me cry. Because the monkeys were looking around. Obviously you can always see them. But they was looking around and they saw something in one of the jewellery cabinets that they thought I would like. So they went to Mr. Producer and said, obviously not Mr. Producer, they said, Dad, we've seen something for Mum that we'd like to buy her. Can you come and have a look? So they went to have a look and he said yes. So we gave them the money, obviously. It was only £5, but they bought me a sunflower to wear. Now, I love my kids. You know I love my kids. So for them to do something like this for me, to think of me when they go to a jewellery display and go, Mum, I like that. That is amazing. And the fact that we'd gone to the National Gallery to look at the sunflowers was even more better. It just didn't break my heart. It made my heart melt. It did. So I'm going to put that on today. I am. But it was £5. It's gold-plated charm necklace from the National Gallery. But that's just perfect. It is. It'll always remind me of the day we went to see the sunflowers. So now that I'm getting all teary again, I'm going to say goodbye. Because that is all my loot. Apart from my Lego shop one. Which I will either do later on or tomorrow. My Lego shop one. Yes. So for now, my lovelies, thank you for joining me and showing you all my lovely merchandise that I got from all my lovely trips out in my London holiday. Like the video for me, subscribe to my beautiful channels, which is Adelesexyuk Red, Adelesexyuk USA, Adelesexyuk USA, Adelesexyuk Pink, Adelesexyuk, which we're on now. Mr. Producer, stop pointing, you're putting me off. We have Adelesexyuk Red, which has an interesting video on it, go and check it out. Adelesexyuk USA, which is my blue one, Adelesexyuk Pink, where we are now, Adelesexyuk White, Adelesexyuk Yellow, UK Gamer, Adelesexyuk Yoga, where I do a video in front of the Thames doing yoga, so go check that one out. I'm also on my lovely Twitter, Instagram and Patreon, and Adelesexyuk as well. Now don't forget, when you go on all my YouTube channels, give them all a like, give them a subscribe, and give me some love. Yes. Don't forget to ring my bell though in the notifications, otherwise you won't find me. You won't. So there we go, my lovelies. Goodbye from now. Mwah.